Right, mic check, mic check. And howdy y'all. How's it going? So yeah, new patch today. Hey, we finally got it. Some new content. I'm excited. I'm ready to get the next step of this relic weapon done and see what it looks like. So yeah, you know, that's most of what we're going to do today is that and the Hildebrand quest, and yeah, we're just gonna have some fun. You know, it's been a while since we've had some new content in FF14, so I'm looking forward to it. I'm ready. I'm excited. You know, I've been playing WoW a little bit over on the Twitch channel. You know, I haven't really moved over a whole lot unless it's just really weird stuff like me RP walking an entire continent. So yeah, you know, I've been doing a little bit over there. It's yeah, I mean, I'm always back and forth when it comes to WoW content. I'm like halfway through my sub for this month, and you know, I never really know if it's something that I want to stream and give them eyes. But you know, at a certain point, I talked about this before. You know, I've got to do what's best for the channel and just kind of play whatever games I guess I feel like playing. So that's kind of what we're at. You know, I don't think it's going to be a regular thing after this month and the sub is up. We'll find some other stuff to play. But yeah, you know, I'm cautiously optimistic, but I'll be honest, I don't really love Dragonflight all that much. So, you know, if you are here mostly for FF14 content, or you just don't like Blizzard games or anything like that, like, I completely understand. So don't think that it's going to be a regular thing. We're going to have plenty of other content here to entertain you, I guess, as much as it's possible for me to be entertaining, I guess. But yeah, you know, if WoW content is something that you are interested in, that is over on Twitch for the most part. You know, still trying to grow the followers over there, reach that affiliate, and give us a little bit more breathing room in terms of what we can do for the channel, and basically me being able to eat. So yeah, you know, if you do like the channel and you do want to support it, make sure to go check that out as well. It's the same name and everything, just at Westor. And as always, like, subscribe here. But yeah, aside from that, we're gonna go ahead, hop on in here, have some fun. You know, this is still my favorite MMO, and I'm super excited for FanFest. You know, we're gonna have a lot going on when FanFest rolls around. They have released a stream schedule. All of the main stage events are allowed for co-streaming. We're at least going to do the keynote. That's going to be the big thing. I have to check my work schedule just to double check that I even can. I think I should be able to, but I don't know what my work hours are going to be like that day. I'm going to try my best. I'll put it that way. Yeah, that's the other reason that I'm trying different content and doing whatever I can to, you know, put some eyes on the channel, have some fun growing our little community. Is I want to be able to stream these kind of things without having to worry about a retail schedule kind of putting halt on that kind of stuff, right? So yeah, I think it's early in the morning. I think I go to work at like 2 o'clock that day or something like that, so I should be able to stream most of the keynote. We're gonna give it our best. Obviously, like the Primals concert and all of that. Most of like the dev panels, you know, I'm not gonna worry about co-streaming any of that, but I am going to try and do my best for the keynote and the live letter as much as possible. Let's cross our fingers and hope for the best. But yeah, we're revving back up the FF engines and getting ready for one of the best times that comes around every 2 to 3 years. So. It's going to be a lot of fun. I hope that everyone that is going to FanFest is going to have a great time there. I think it's going to be a blast. So, but yeah, without any further ado, let's go ahead and start the Hildebrand quest. Go ahead and get this done. Let me get my get my voice up and running, right? Kyra, eager to resume our investigations. I know I am. You recall that scrap of alien starship we recovered? Well, Inspector Brandyhild has employed his unsettling calculative capacity to extrapolate the damage to a greater whole, and he has concluded that the vessel would be incapable of flight without extensive repairs. Oh god, I gotta kind of remember what happened. We were on the moon. Things happened with Godbert and Hildy that we will not name here. And sure enough, yeah, I kind of remember recovering some scrap. Or most likely scenario then is that some unknown agent made off with the starship wreckage along with Poopoo's acquaintance. Fortunately, I have a fair idea of who that unknown agent might be. After all, there is a singularly shadowy cabal with a history of concealing extraterrestrial activity. Oh god, here we go again with the conspiracy stuff. Actually, let's head over to Kama first. The inspector and the others are staying in a dwelling there, and I'd rather not explain myself twice. I explain myself repeatedly every stream. Like half of these streams are just me saying things that I said in another game, right? All right, so okay, so yeah, it's up there. That's what I thought. All right, you go, trombone guy. Yeah, it might take me a bit to kind of get back into the rhythm of playing this. You know, my muscle memory's kind of moved back over to WoW, but I don't think it'll be too bad. I think there's not too much combat in Hildy, but we might supposedly have a trial, so I'm excited about that. All right. What do we got? Poo-poo. This horrible misfortune, Kyra. Calamitous even. Poor Master Poo-poo has fallen gravely ill. Gasp. Will he be okay? We must save him. He's so bluish green. More so, I mean. You have caught a cold. I suppose it was quite chilly up there in Garlemald. Poo-poo is an alien. Who knows what extraterrestrial diseases might be ravaging his body? And this is how War of the Worlds ended. Perhaps. Nashu's delights are the best medicine for whatever ails you, as the inspector himself can attest. I mean... Good gods, Nashu, you'll blow our host domicile to pieces. Put them away. Oh, no bombs. Oh, well, another time then. If I may, when I was cloned from the Inspector, certain gaps in my knowledge were patched with supplementary data from the starship's archives. This information included an encyclopedic understanding of Master Poo-poo's physiology, which should be sufficient for me to diagnose his condition. Oh. Do it, Brandyhild. Show us what you know. You know, hybrid man, that explains the impossible calculations. He's thinking. Time to go into overdrive. Oh. What say you, Brandyhild? What ails our companion? I have it. Master Poo-poo is afflicted by a terrible case of the common cold. Could it be? Gods grant me strength. As a visitor to Aetherius, Master Poo-poo has no prior exposure to her maladies. He is thus particularly susceptible to infection and more likely to experience severe symptoms. Ah, 'tis just as I surmised. We must put aside the case until we have nursed our stricken companion back to health. But even if it is a common cold, isn't there risk that our medicines do him more harm than good? They almost certainly would. Based on the results of my analysis, however, I believe I can synthesize an effective remedy. We need to but gather the ingredients. Well, thankfully you have an Omnicrafter Warrior of Light with you. The ingredients you shall have. What exactly are we gathering? Most of what we require can be drawn from Master Poo-poo's collected samples. Otherwise, there are only two of which we lack. First of these is the liver of a giant tortoise. A suitable organ can be extracted from one of the Kachapa, which wandered the salt wind's welcome. Ah, the slaughtering of a murderous opponent. This sounds like a job for Kyra. He knows me so well. The other material in question is a rare fungus known as damp shroom, which I am hoping can be found among the Great Work's extensive stock of alchemical reagents. That we can do. Very well, Nashu, Delian, and I will scour the alchemist shelves. Meanwhile, I would ask that you remain here and keep an eye on our ailing patient. Inspector Brandyhill, you're such an expert on all things Thavnir. Oh, I wouldn't say expert. Simple conclusions from simple observations, nothing more. As I said, I'm hoping the alchemists have the damn shroom we need, but it is indeed really quite rare. Once you have the tortoise liver, would you be so kind as to assist the others in procuring the fungus? Nod. Fist and palm. Then let us not prolong Master Poopoo's suffering a moment longer. Okay. Now where was Saltwind's welcome? I have to remember. It seems we have a job to do. Further discussion of the abduction will have to wait. Suspicion. Of course, we have a robotic head that's roaming around somewhere on an airship. Alright. Where is Saltwind's welcome? Gedlamod, okay. Oh, that's not too far. I thought this was gonna be like down in the locks or something. Alright, oh. I don't necessarily need the Gashel greens for this. It's fine. Alright. Hope you all are having a good Tuesday. Tuesdays are always fun. New patch day. New things to explore. There we go. Oh wow, they just they just melt, don't they? All right, well that's fine. We could just hoof it back. Yeah, I'm very excited for FanFest. I really can't wait for the keynote. I just hope that I can make it. You know, it's been nice trying to stream as much as possible. So, where are we going? Oh, the great work. Okay. So yeah, you know, it's always good motivation when you have a few days off and you can do what you really like, you know? It's just unfortunate that being retail, I don't have any control over the schedule, so it's literally just been weekends the past, like, 3 weeks or whatever. The most inconvenient of times when you've got festivals and conventions and that kind of thing coming up, so, yeah, you know, we'll deal. But, you know, if I can't do the keynote, then who knows? Maybe I'll stream a rewatch of the VOD or something like that. And, you know, we've obviously got the other days off to come up with some more stuff to do. So, yeah, you know, there's a lot of exciting things coming up, and regardless of whatever happens with the real life schedule, we'll find a way to make it here on the channel and have some fun. You know, just a couple hours a day. You know, maybe that's just the 2 hours that people need to just kind of unwind and just hang out, talk some Final Fantasy, talk some video games. And that's what the channel's all about. I'm really excited to see what these relic weapons look like, and I have not seen what the award winners look like either, so. Kyra, I had every confidence you would bring us a suitable liver. Alas, the dank shroom yet eludes us. The alchemist said the fungus had few applications, so they don't bother to stock it most of the time. Then I must put my keen inspector sense to work. Stand back while I attune myself to the essence of the dank. Alright, so the translators had some fun with this one, huh? Damn, the word is damp shroom, and you'll forgive me if I have no faith in your abilities. 'Tis close, my friends, and getting closer and closer even as we speak. I hear you folks are in the market for damp shrooms. I might have some to sell if you are interested. But how? Whomst among us have not met a man in a shady canyon or some shrooms at some point in our lives? We certainly are, my fine fellow. Right then, if you'll give me a moment to retrieve the goods, we can finally finalize our transaction up on the perfumed rise. Seems legit. Is it genuine clairvoyance or sheer coincidence? I'm not sure anymore. But in all fairness, when it comes to Inspector Hildebrand, preternatural perception is one of his least baffling talents. In any case, we should hurry up to the rise and take this man up on his timely offer. And of course, our fellow friend just hanging around. It's fun kind of looking for him in all the cutscenes. Just to see. You know, he's around somewhere. He's the new shoe bill. Alright. What's this completely legitimate Dankshroom seller have to give us? Alright. Waiting. Yeah, I've been waiting my whole life. I can take a few more minutes. Oh? Ah, here you are. Good. And here's the damp shroom as promised. Oh? Oh, glad we are for your assistance. Oh? Of course. And not so fast. There is still the matter of payment. Of course. And how much do we owe you, my good man? Considering the extreme rarity of the fungus in question, I couldn't let it go for less than 1 million gil. I mean, I'm the Warrior of Light, and I'm an Omnicrafter. We could potentially do this. 1 million gil for one measly mushroom? That's outright robbery. A bargain, I counter. You would pay tenfold my price in the markets. I thought you'd do for a kindness in light of your urgent need, but I am more than willing to offer to find another buyer if you wish to spit upon my generosity. I mean, I could just beat him up. Not sure how fair we for coin. We're plumb out, Inspector. This is a prickly pickle. Where are we to obtain sufficient funds on such short notice? Oh? I mean, technically. My last savings on return. I can craft her. Don't you say that. Don't you say that, Kyra. I know. I know you better than you know you. Kyra, our savior in every sense of the word. Give that man nothing. Huh? Oh, a ninja. Ah, games are afoot then. A wanted man. We have you now, deceitful scum. Your swindling days are over. Hooray. We contributed something by keeping him here, I guess. Razadhan City Guard at your service. We've received reports of this man's questionable activities and have been keeping a close eye on him ever since. Dampshroom is a rare find in the bazaar to be sure, but only because there's no real demand for it. The price this charlatan quoted was, quite frankly, ludicrous. But thanks to your ignorance and poor judge of character, we were able to catch him in the act. As a token of your gratitude, you're welcome to keep the fungus, assuming he's still wanted. Yes, very much so. That is very magnanimous of you. Alright, well that was easier than I expected. You'd think I enjoy tricking fools out of their coin. If that bastard hadn't declared my job redundant, I wouldn't have needed to stoop so low. Oh? He blames a rising star among the merchant princes for his woes. Von Udi, I believe his name was, purchased the trading consortium as where the man was working, which led to a restructuring of the hierarchy. Put a lot of people out of work. Oh boy, we've been there before. That's why I'm an anime character on the internet. Thanks, Disney. Von Hooting, I know that name. Something about an acquisition deal gone sour. Father was willing to sell him a slice of his Hanish empire, I think, but balked when the man offered to buy our family business in its entirety. Hmm. Really, there is no telling how deep the coffers of this Von Hooty are, nor do any know the secret of how he amassed such kingly wealth so damnably fast. There are whispers, though, that he solved alchemy's oldest and most legendary problems, the transmutation of base metal into gold. We don't really have transmutes in this game, do we? Now that I think about it, I'm so used to WoW and having an alchemist that I kind of forgot. Unlikely to say the least, but wherever the source of Von Hooty's riches, he shows no reluctance in spending them. He's brought a historic temple to serve as his home and commissioned a private airship among other extravagant expenditures. Nice for some, eh? Von Hooty's the one working with the robot guy, right? If I remember correctly. Or that swindling case had barely started before you solved it, Inspector. All in a day's work, my dear Nashu. Believe our business upon this scented hill is concluded. Let us hurry the ingredients back to Inspector Brandyhill, shall we? That's right, we have an alien to save. Oh ho! Our old nemesis. I may have mollified his lordship with the secrets of divine manifestation, but the stench of failure yet clings to me. I must redeem myself in his eyes by crushing my most hated foe. like that poor guy just has to carry him around. I hope he's getting paid well. That can't be light. Alright, back to Rods at Han we go. Yeah, I'll make it over here. Alright, but yeah, I'm having fun. I'm kind of wondering where the curve is going to happen. I am very curious if we are getting who is it, Azima that we still have? Is that who, or Azuna maybe? I can't remember who it was that was previewed, but I have to imagine it's a Hildebrand trial. We'll see. We'll wait. I'm excited for it though. You know, I don't know if we'll do the variant dungeon today. That seems like something I might spend just kind of waffling about on my own time. But you know, we'll take it as it comes. If people want to see it, I might hop in there for a run or two. It's very time consuming, right? For that kind of content, I need like a lot more to talk about. And I just kind of hopped in today, wanted to do some Final Fantasy stuff, right? But yeah. All right. But yeah, it's definitely variant dungeons. The last one that we had. That was definitely the kind of content that, like, I just generally like to just put up a movie or something like that on the second screen and just kind of veg out, because, you know, you're doing it, what, 12, 15 different times to get the mount or whatever, if it works the same way as the last one anyways. So, yeah, you know, I still need to finish watching Suzume. I'm really, really liking it. I just keep getting distracted by other things, and obviously, you know, I don't speak Japanese as much as I'm trying to learn. So yeah, I like have to sit and pay attention to it. But I've kind of gotten in the habit of, you know, I need a lot of things going on my screens at any given time. It's just too easy to get me distracted nowadays. It's probably not a good thing. There's probably medication for that, right? But yeah. Yeah, about that. Inspector Brandyhill tells me you have the liver to go along with his damp shroom. I do. Here you go, buddy. A fine specimen, thank you. I will be mixing the ingredients in the starship, so let us convey Master Poopoo outside that we may administer his medicine as soon as it is ready. Oh, that's already one quest, because we, you know, Hildebrand quests only have 2. That went by, like, way faster than I thought it would. Okay. Stuck carrying him out into that hot sun while he's got a common cold. Seems okay. It should be sufficiently remote. I'll have the craft come to us and we can commence the treatment. Oh? And away he goes. I like the stuff that they did with that, with the shrinking of the model. Like, they're really... I mean, they've always used Hildebrand to kind of test the limits of what they can do, like cutscene-wise and model-wise. But I think this expansion in particular, they've really done some pretty cool stuff. So I'm pretty excited for what it means for 7.0, you know? If it keeps up at this rate. Oh, I feel so much better. I cannot thank you all enough. Yay, if only it were that easy. If only we could all cure ourselves that quickly. Master Poopoo recovered his strength in mere moments. It would seem his powers of recuperation are just as advanced as his technology. I came from another world, a stranger you've no cause to trust, and yet you've treated me so kindly. The people of this star are so very welcoming. You are a dear friend now, Master Poopoo. It is our pleasure to help. Hooray! Cheers all around. Oh. This guy. It will be my pleasure to harm. Whoa. Okay. What's he doing? What's he got planned? Damn, dude, how much battery power did this thing have? Oh. Oh no, what's he planning? What are you doing, Brandy Hill? Don't do anything stupid. Oh. Oh, it's a crystal. I'll not fall for the same trick twice. Oh. But Protect's not in the game anymore. How is this possible? Brandy Hill, no! Quickly. I mean... if it works, I guess. Oh yeah, hit me with that Hildebrand theme. Here we go. Coblin. This isn't even my final form. So this is what you're into, Hildy. Okay. I mean, I'm in no place to judge. Yeah. He'd do well on the internet. Impudent worms, taste my full power. Oh no. Ashu. What do you have planned? Oh, it's true. You can do it, Nashu. I want to believe. All of these years of planting those bombs finally coming to light. Rip that Coblin. It's alright, I got a whole island full of them. But make it. Kobe. Nope. All right, time for me to actually contribute. There we go. Yeah. Oh yeah. What I like to see. Hmm. I mean, you gotta admit, that's pretty impressive for an Aura. I'm not exactly the tallest player on the court. Yeah. Aw. And the day is saved. Wonderful. Yeah, sometimes you just need a helping hand. Scowl. Walk to pick up the head. Wonderful. Took the full force of that destructive beam, yet there you stand. Somewhat singed, but apparently unharmed. Pondered and puzzled over this inexplicable fortitude of yours and feel compelled to ask. Are you an alien? Buddy, we don't know either. Fine jest, but I assure you I am without a doubt an Uldan born Manderville of terrestrial Urian stock. He's Hildebrand, agent of inquiry and inspector extraordinaire. What more do you need to know? You know, I can live with that answer. Let's not try and delve too deep into it. To even begin, but never mind. We have more pressing matters. Such as locating Master Poopoo's missing comrade. This time we reopen the case of the silent correspondent. Yes, exactly. I have a firm theory as to who it was that took the wreckage and its erstwhile pilot. Oh? Tell us. The Charlayans. You know, that's not the worst theory I've heard. I'm all but certain they've allied with insidious terrestrials, which means they'll be under orders to remove any evidence of alien activity. Again, not wrong. Wager we'll find what we're looking for in Old Charlayan. We need only to infiltrate their operation and expose this nefarious conspiracy. The Lockports don't count me. Yeah, they'd sooner flee. Let's be real. Most of the elves are cowards. My Master Dalian's theory does lack supporting facts. We have no other promising leads to pursue at the present. Moreover, I understand that Charlayan sets the standard for monitoring astronomical and astrological phenomena. That's true, I did help a guy rebuild his telescope. Mayhap their experts have been tracking extraterrestrial movements. I've spoken out of turn. Please forgive my presumptuousness. It's okay, Brandy. Nay, my friend, I too, since our path points to the Isle of Archons. Pack your bags, everyone. We leave for Charlayan immediately. Hooray! I think this is where I start the quest for the Variant Dungeon too, isn't it? I think so. Really? Wait, is there a third quest? I guess so. Huh. Alright, cool. Charlayan awaits. We need only charter a suitable sea vessel. Yeah, of course, but does not the city lie many days' sail to the north? Is there no swifter means of reaching our destination? So this experimental aetherai will allow us to teleport thither, even absent attunement. Splendid. And then we shall avail ourselves of the technological marvel forthwith. The cost. Oh. I can just go there. Okay. Alright, so just get in and, yeah. Look for the crowd. That's all we've really got to do. Maybe, if I load. There we go, there we go. Oh, it's so nice having sprint on every character. One of the biggest things I miss about playing this game. So this is the city of learning. A sophisticated gentleman should feel right at home here. How are you not sick to your stomach? Experimental aetherites make travel exponentially more fun. Of course, Nasha would be fine with it. Sometimes feel as though I am the only normal person in this group of eccentrics. This is not the time to succumb to nausea. Not here in the belly of the beast. Rumor has it that the Charlayan secret agents travel the star in search of specimens, which they collect and bring home in service to a confidential research project. Said project is conducted in a huge underground military facility. To find answers, that's where we need to look. You mean Labyrinthos? You mean Gleaners? I know a few Gleaners. And hopefully they are leading us onward to the next expansion if the hints are to be believed. These Gleaner chaps sound like they might know a thing or two. I say we pay them a little visit in their little underground base. We simply take a lift from the Hall of the Artifice, yes? Then let us be on our way. Okay. Just teleport. Oh, it won't let me. Okay. We actually have to run it. Here we go. Oh, that's right. I gotta go the long way. I gotta remember my way around. It's been a bit. Actually, I did get the notice for the first time in a very long time about housing demo on one of my alts over on Marlboro. I was like, man, has it really been that long since I played? Really? Like, I know I did the stream recently here, but yeah, I guess I really haven't logged into some of my alts in a while. So yeah, it's nice that they give us those notices, because sometimes that's also an excuse to hop back into the game. So yeah. Yeah, we'll probably do some FF7 tomorrow. I'm still kind of deciding between that and the guitar stream. I was going to do one last night, and yeah, the weather just wasn't holding up enough for me to be confident in trying to stream. These must be the lifts in question. But yeah, we'll definitely be doing it before I go back to work on Friday. So yeah, look forward to both. I just don't know which day is going to be which. You wish to descend into the Labyrinthos, madam? Sure. My apologies, but each of your companions must also secure the proper permissions before we can allow them entrance. If it is assurances you need, then surely a single glance is all you require to judge us trustworthy. I like that Master Poopoo is just kind of hanging around now. I could certainly make some judgments, but that is neither here nor there. Admission to Labyrinthos is subject to foreign policy. Fair. We're the ones who should be judged. I know you're hiding aliens and xenotechnology in that underground base of yours. Admit it. Xenotechnology? I sincerely have no idea what you're talking about. Or yet again our paths do cross in most serendipitous fashion. Ah, good old Godbird. Father, what business brings you to Charlayan? I am in search of a certain object, one crucial to the continued refinement of the Manderville weaponry. My investigations led me to believe it is to be found here, in Labyrinthos. And as you also seem to have business down below? This is my son and his bosom companions. If I vouch for their character, will you kindly allow them to board the lift? Yeah, Master Godbert Manderville, the Forum sent word of your impending arrival. As a member of the Syndicate, your ambassadorial status affords you an entourage of up to 5 members. Pray consider their permissions arranged. I know not your current mission, but for the time being, I suggest you accompany me to the Archaean. We will. Oh, Bandy's left behind. R.I.P. All right. Here we go. So the Archaean, huh? Where's that at? Oh, that's not too far. Always forget which town is which down here. Just a big circle. All right, so what's he got planned for us? What could possibly bring Godbert Manville down here to the old underground garden, as it were? A trial, perhaps? One can hope. From what Father tells me, this storage facility is replete with samples and specimens collected from every land of Aetheris. If anyone has information concerning visiting aliens and crashed starships, it would be these studious folks. Surely someone's seen something. I mean, I did help them build a giant telescope and all. Shiny silver saucer. I'm sorry, but we have no record of any such object in our archives, either whole or in part. Aw. Would you have us believe that the purpose of this complex's military fortress is plain? You cannot deny that you're conducting secret research on alien starships. We are not conducting secret research on alien starships. Yes, we did build a seafaring vessel in Thomazane, but it was necessary for neither military purposes nor of extraterrestrial origin. Disguising your foul lies with the sprinkling of truth, are we? Fine, I'll dig up the facts myself, but then everyone will hear what you're really up to. I cannot assist you with your missing craft. I do recall seeing an individual of like appearance to your companion here. Oh? You do? And where was this, pray tell? At Mariol Ergonomics in the medical circuit. A lift at the back of the building will take you down there. Many thanks, my good man. It seems you found yourselves a solid lead. I have my own search to attend to, so I shall bid you good hunting and good day. Thanks, Godbert. Guessing that search is related to the old relic weapon of sorts. Hopefully. Another round of in-depth inquiries by the Ancient of Inquiry and friends is in order. To Mariol Ergonomics we go. Okay. It's your world, I'm just living in it. I wonder, will we find the companion? It is almost time. We also have one more patch to go. Where will it end? Yeah, I imagine 6.55 will be what, November? Somewhere around there, maybe. Yeah. Description lead me to believe you're looking for one of Mandragoras. Okay, ask one of the older hands. You do not seem old. Talking about one of the new Mandragora strains. Not a Mandra. Let's see here. It is true, he does kind of look like a Mandragora, doesn't he? when you really step back and think about it. I can see the confusion. Well, Blue Man, saw him with my own two eyes, I did, and it was no Mandragora. Later in the company of an outside visitor passed through a little while back. Didn't tarry here long, okay. The Pice amount. Impressive. I haven't really seen too many Pice amounts, come to think of it. I thought that would be a much bigger purchase for people than I guess it has been. Wonderful, that corroborates the information I but moments ago skillfully squirreled out of this farmer. He claims to be an acquaintance of the gleaner in question, in fact, and will bring him to us to talk to us shortly. Let's round up the others, and we should all be present to hear what revelations this professional collector has to share. You're the folks asking about the little blue man, yes? Oh, you've brought someone who's practically identical. You must be the same species, surely. My friend was really here, then. And they certainly were. If you've a moment or three, I'll tell you the whole tale. Begin at the beginning, I was in Thavnair on a procurement mission when I crossed paths with an apothecary and his unusual companion. As I mentioned, the companion was almost your twin in appearance, and the wagon they rode upon bore a damaged vessel the likes of which I'd never seen before. Oh. Could it be? As a collector by trade, I have a certain weakness for oddities. Thus did I hail the apothecary to inquire after his company and his cargo. The man was only too happy to share his story. He had, it seemed, quite recklessly plunged into the war-torn lanes of Garlemald to sell his wares, reasoning that if there was conflict, there would be need for medicinal goods. The state of affairs was rather more volatile than he anticipated, however, and he was soon forced to abandon his venture. So the apothecary began his long trek home, only to shortly thereafter discover a strange silvery ship and his shaken pilot crash-landed in a snowfield. It can't be a coincidence. And the story continues. After extricating the battered vessel and its occupant from the snow, he brought them home to Rodzatan. His guests wished to make repairs to the craft, yet even amongst the wonders of the bazaar, they struggled to find suitable parts. Hearing this, I suggested they bring the wreckage itself to Labyrinthos, and after they agreed to the idea, I escorted them here myself. Alas, even the Thamazane engineers who worked on the Ark were stymied by the exotic ship, finding its technology impossible to comprehend, let alone replicate. And the little blue fellow eventually resorted to drafting schematics. While the engineers followed these step by step to craft the essential bits and bobs, the apothecary and his companion were waiting here at Mirial. And then what happened? Well, once our industrious visitor had what they needed, they repaired the vessel in a twinkling. The pair then departed almost immediately, and I've seen neither hide nor hair of them since. I'm told the apothecary paid a handsome sum for the engineer's services, but being typical Charlayans, I wagered they would have happily forfeited the coin for a chance to pore over every square elm of that ship. Now, I'm no scientist, but I'm beginning to think that such an incredible vessel must have been some kind of starfaring craft. That little blue man, well, must have been an alien from another world. So I'd like to believe. I'm an avid reader of the Thavnarian Truth, you see, and I'd love to entertain these idle flights of fancy. But I've rambled on too long. There are errands to attend to, and I really must take my leave. Good fortune to you. Oh. We've learned much. That'd be true. I have a readership in Charlayan. Perhaps I've misjudged these people. Really, you don't say. And 'twould seem your comrade is hale and healthy, Master Poopoo, and in the companion of a Hamish alchemist of undisclosed description. Yes, 'tis wonderful news. I'm grateful indeed that we made the journey. I have a feeling this case will soon draw to a close. Come, let us return to Rodzatan and continue the search. Alright, well, it does feel like we are getting close. Somehow, some way. Against all odds. But I guess if he's got his starship working now, yeah, I figured he'd probably just, like, take off. But maybe he's searching for Master Poopoo. It could be. It could be. Alright. We're still not done. This isn't the final quest step. What could possibly happen? What could send us astray? To summarize our findings, we know Master Poopoo's friend is safe and in the company of a Hanish gentleman, and possibly here on this very isle. Oh, that does sound promising. Ah, Master Godbert. Father, you've returned to the city. I trust this means your own investigation was successful. That it was, although lying hands on the object of my desire has been a long and frustrating ordeal, to say the least. Much painstaking research revealed to me the existence of a hereditary Manorville relic, within which slumbers the secrets of weapon augmentation. And though I turned our ancestral home upside down, I failed to unearth the artifact in question. Reason for its absence became clear when I chanced upon the journal of one of our forefathers. He wrote of a visiting scholar's keen interest in the relic and how he had thus surrendered it into Charlayans safekeeping for duty. Oh, that's some tongue twisters. Trail led me to Labyrinthos. As it turns out, the Charlayans never did find time to conduct their analysis. The custodian and I found the curio tucked away in a dusty corner of the Archaean, still awaiting processing. No. Whatever could that possibly be used for? Oh man, I did mean to skip it. Here's the curio. Oh, I can help you with that. These devices were made by the Mandervillans, a starfaring race with whom we once traded. Oh? Oh ho. Starfaring? Mandervillians. Yes, a highly evolved species with a mastery of advanced technologies. Our people shared ideas and inventions, so I'm quite familiar with your family's relic. If you so wish, I can have the device project whatever images were stored upon it. A darkened room would afford us the clearest view, however. Then let us retire to our rooms in common and dim the lanterns. We must behold these secrets in optimal conditions. Oh, well this is a plot twist. Suddenly things are explained. Secrets revealed. Curtains, drawn. Mandervillians. Coincidental naming, or is there some deeper connection? There are no coincidences. Alright, well, back to Kama then. Oh ho. You uncomfortable? Let's see what the device has for us. Squeak, squeak, squeak. Oh, the sound effects. Oh? What do we have? Oh, bright. I see the light. Epsis explains the 6 dots on the forehead too, huh? I am Godbrand, wanderer of stars and weaponsmith extraordinaire. Oh. First Lord of House Manderville. This is the Godbrand, our founding father. I record this message that my descendants may know the truth of their cosmic origins. The tale is long, but I bid you watch till the very end. The Godbrand Manderville. Heirs of mine, I am not a man born of this star or even a man at all. I am of the Mandervillians, a race which hails from the far side of the great expanse. Oh. Oh. Oh? I know those things. I fought many of them. Mandervillians are parasitic symbionts. We can only survive by bonding with other life forms. Oh? Goblin? Boom. Oh? Once our essence has taken root, we supplant the host mind and strengthen its physical structures, imbuing our new form with a steel-like resilience. Knew there was something alien about that impossible imperviousness. Then, through the conjoining of compatible host bodies, we produce offspring which harbor the next generation of Mandervillians. The symbiotic variant eventually takes to the stars in search of potential new vessels, adapting and multiplying. So it was that our race proliferated and spread throughout the cosmos. Oh, that's really red. Until tragically our flourishing civilization was brought to an abrupt end. Ah, the final days. Every planet upon which we Mandervillians resided was visited by an inexplicable calamity. Our societies were brought to ruin by life forms suddenly twisted into horrific nightmares. Ah. Sounds rather familiar. So even the stars removed in time and space were ravaged by the final days. Oh? Desperate to avoid the same fate, a comrade and I boarded a ship and fled upwards into the starry night. I love this cutscene. I love the animation. We flew and flew until we found a planet, your planet, untouched by that phenomenon. By the rigors of the journey, it damaged our craft that we were forced to make an uncontrolled descent. I alone crawled from the wreckage, badly injured and near death. But even as I resigned myself to perishing on this unfamiliar world, I was found by a man who had come looking for the falling star. Oh? As a rule, Mandervillians do not take intelligent life forms as for their hosts. After hearing my story, however, this sympathetic gentleman offered to become a vessel of his own accord. He was himself afflicted by an incurable malady, and with little time left to live, seemed content to know that his ailing body could provide safe haven for another. Didn't expect to get Manderville backstory. I don't know how I feel about it. With his blessing, I set about transferring my essence. The man's form was revitalized and purged of its fatal frailty, yet the mind which dwelled within was now my own. Oh? I went on to build a new home for myself here, making use of my people's technology to ply the blacksmith's trade. I wed a local lass, and together we had a child. Oh. Although not pure Mandervillian, our offspring exhibits the same enhanced physiology, a boon I suspect shall be passed down for generations through the bloodline of House Manderville. Ah. My dear descendants, the folk of this star are most fragile. Yet as the first man I encountered did demonstrate, they are nevertheless capable of surpassing love and generosity. Hooray! As the last of the Mandervillians, I have but one request to make of you. Pray employ your superlative attributes, and my armory of Manderville armaments, for the benefit of these wonderful peoples whom I hold in the highest regard. Well, some things never change. Alright. I like that cutscene. I don't know how I feel about having Manderville backstory. I kind of feel like they're a little bit better just kind of being their thing, right? Just being unexplained. But the cutscene was nice. I liked the graphics. I liked how it was presented. What an astounding development. Those HD water effects. I, Hildebrand, Hildador, Maximilian Manderville, shall heed the passionate plea of my illustrious forebear. No case too big or nor too small should it be in the service for my fellow man. That did. You can hold off just a second. He learns he's descended from an extraterrestrial being and his business as usual. But wait a minute, then why is Lady Julian so monstrously strong? Is she a descendant of aliens too? Good question. That's just the wrath of the wife. Oh, this is most unexpected. Never did it cross my mind that our esteemed ancestor might hail from beyond the heavens. I do wonder if that self-same blood still runs thick in our veins. The family tree I glanced over some years ago suggests that, but 'tis unimportant. I'd suggest what? My present purpose remains unchanged. I will bring our Manderville weaponry to the peak of perfection, for Godbrand and for the good of the star. Before I forget, I have a gift for you, Kyra. They await me at the Aetheryte Plaza, and I shall bring it to you forthwith. Yay! Wonder how many tomes I'm gonna need. If it's something I can just turn in, or if I'm gonna have to, like, farm for another week. I'm already behind on my, on my just given weapon, right? Which I guess I don't even need now. Some truths could shatter the foundations of our beliefs when brought to light, but I have to say this wasn't one of them. More staggering discovery was that I have devoted readers in Charlayan. Those who peruse my publication are allies against the ever-expanding webs of lies and deception, without exception. They have misjudged the Charlayan people. They are not collaborators or architects of conspiracy. They are but seekers of knowledge unafraid to plumb the depths of the unknown. That was easy. You just gotta need one reader and everything changes. Okay. I guess that's kind of true to life, I guess. A Master Poopoo, though, that one still has ulterior motives. I'd bet my life on it. Stand ready, for we shall have need of your strength when he shows his true colors. Yeah, he's probably alright. I hope you have not been waiting long. This is the gift I mentioned. Oh? Master Poopoo's earnest quest inspired me to indulge in a bit of clockwork craftsmanship between weaponsmithing sessions. Oh, we get a little Master Poopoo minion. Okay, that's cool. I thought it was only fitting that you be the one to care for this diminutive simulacrum. Consider it a memento of your adventures together. Yay! And as for our Manderville weaponry project, I believe my ancestor's artifact has unlocked the door to the next stage of improvements. Should you find the time to offer your assistance, announce yourself to Master Geralt, and I shall endeavor to join you with utmost celerity. Until then, my dear Kyra. Alright, well off we go then. Let's get that bag. Or at least attempt to. I don't know which of the tomes it's gonna require. I'm kind of behind some of them. If it's comedy, I'm kind of screwed. Meanwhile, elsewhere in Thabnair. This guy. Man, go live your own life. You don't have to worry about this head. It's floating around. Oh? Oh ho! The mysterious missing companion. Could it be a companion becomes a foe? Find out next time in 6.55. Lord Von Hooty, I come with ill tidings. Professor Luge set an ambush for his nemesis, but it was once more defeated. His current whereabouts are unclear. Withering dolt. Oh? He's just making copies? Just copies upon copies? Looks like it. Lots afoot. One of them has caused us this much trouble. What will 20 of them do? No matter. Preparations are well underway. Manifestation will proceed as planned. That's just like my one evil guy voice. I should probably come up with another one. But this is what you get for now. This is the kind of quality content you can expect on these streams. Ooh, really nice lighting effects there. I like that. Very nice, very nice. Alright, until next time, inspectors. Okay. I always forget the music. I love it. I love it. If you had this playing over like mall speakers in the 90s, I would have never left that mall. I mean, granted, I never left the mall to begin with, but, you know, it would have enhanced the experience. The Inspector. Till next time. All right, so now we'll go and check out what the relics look like. Let's hope for the best. I'm excited. All right, so we gotta go way up there. High Crucible. Okay. What's Geralt need this time? I know it's like a tombstone dump pretty much every time now, right? But I'm cool with that. I really don't mind. I just wonder what the excuse is gonna be and how much it's gonna be. Underdo this quest as a red mage, yes. And I'm not gonna do the voice acting for all this stuff. I can only handle so much of Godbert the voice in one stream. There you go. But yeah, it was fun. You know, not quite as comedic as last time, but you know, we got the intense Manderville backstory. His lordship, upon your arrival. I forgot that he's not wearing anything. All right, well, that's fine. Yeah. So what do we need this time? Oh, fundamental alteration to design. Okay. Different needs and preferences, okay. Maxilla Manderville, okay. How many do I need? Derived from a meteorite, specifically an chondrite with amplifying properties, okay. Could it be we're finally getting the Manderville weapons, the joke weapons? Is this what it's leading to? I hope so. A chondrite, okay. Except not less than a specific type of tombstone in trade, okay. Alright, well, off we go then. How many are we gonna need? Alright. Do it as he's told. Oh, lost interest? Underdressed, overprimed, pretentious arse. Well, yeah, you're on the wrong server for that if you're on Balmung. Oh? What is he going to do now? Oh, well, he is a man of the people. He knows how to get things done. And with Geralt, it's pretty easy. Oh god. Oh no. We have to be there for this? Is that where it's going? All right. I mean, if he insists. See a blossoming bromance, as it were. Okay, so we're going to the Mahane. Okay. This is gonna go really, really good or really badly. Okay. Oh. London knife for spiritus beverages. Man, they really love the tongue twisters. They're not kind to us streamers who try voice acting the cutscenes. I mean, it could be worse. It could be Urianger, but might have one or two. I'm old now. I can only handle a couple. Last few times I've gone hard, it has not gone well. It probably doesn't help that I don't really go all out all that much, so I'm just not used to it. Maybe once every few months or so, right? All right, I'm just waiting for this to turn it on its head. Something's gonna happen. I don't know what. Something. Do your health, okay. Oh? A drinking standoff, huh? Why might that be? Okay. It's for a proper artisan devoted to your craft. Hmm. I mean, he doesn't know much about Godward if he thinks he isn't dedicated to goldsmithing, huh? Hmm. I mean, he's true. Geralt knows a thing or two about being in debt, right? And it's probably hurt him more than helped. Hmm. He knows what it's like to be a streamer. The big streamers can do things that they couldn't do otherwise, right? gotta get that bag to make the content better. Oh, more booze. Could go a while. All right, give me just a second. I gotta take a quick 2-second. All right, sorry about that. I'm back. Things happen. So yeah, here we are. Prissy rule makers of your ilk. He's really feeling it, and Gobbert's 3 in, and still doing fine. Reasonable arguments on the internet? Really? Against wearing clothes. Hmm. I mean, it is true. Girl's not one to talk, really. Failure. I mean, I wouldn't say a failure. He's made me how many relics now? He's been loyal. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no. I'd... All right, I've got to be Rowena. We're going comedy option. I feel like that's something Rowena would say. Oh no. Oh no, that's what he's into. Damn sense of pride, okay. So it's like a color glow effect. That's cool. That's really cool. So they're taking basically the Ascian stuff they've been doing and incorporating it in other ways. You know, the Ascian masks. That's kind of a cool effect, yeah. Adds a little bit more character to the cutscenes. They're really moving along in some of those updates, huh? Era juice. Something less potent. Interesting. He's a smart man, Godbert. Alright, now give me those weapons. Come on, buddy. That's what we're all here for. Divided every making moment. True. Once you do a good job working, you just end up finding more work. 3 chunks. Alright, that I can do, but which of the tombstones is it? That's the big question, huh? Let's go and see. And it should be a pretty good upgrade. So I'm excited. You know, it's been a while since I've upgraded my weapon. I definitely need a new one. There we go. Yeah, there we go. She's like there in the middle. Maybe if I can get it to load. All right, so how much do I need? The amplifying a chondrite. I need 3. Okay. So good. It was the whichever one that was. Causality, that's right. Now I remember. I'm still like in Phasmagoria mode or whatever. All right, what's it look like? That's what we want to know. That's the people demand answers. There we go. Of course, I gotta get the materia in it and all that. Oh? Finishing touch. The Maxilla-Manderville oil. Oh, I can adjust the attributes. Interesting. Okay. Choose 3 attributes to add to your newly augmented Manderville weaponry. One of these attributes will be set lower than the other 2. Okay. Will require an additional chunk, so if I do want to switch it up, I can. Okay, so obviously... Okay, so direct hit. Got it. Critical, no. Wait, how do I adjust it? Spell speed, no. There we go, there we go. Oh, I see. I see. Yeah, so then we want determination for the last one. Got it. That makes a lot more sense. No need spell speed. Okay. That's cool. So it's like the old one, you know, the anima, way back in the day. Thankfully, red mages are pretty easy to figure out, so, you know, determination and direct hit can kind of go, I think, back and forth if I remember right. And then we just don't need spell speed, so there's that. Main thing is the crit. We got it. And 'tis done. Wonderful. Ooh, I like the I like my focus, the little moon. That's cool. A master alchemist, huh? Newest addition to House Manderville, okay. Be able to readjust your weapon's properties. Okay, so this is the guy we come to if we need to adjust things, but we won't need to do that. So we're good. Cool. All right, so we did it. We have upgraded. We are ready to go. Wonder what the eye level is. 645. So it's a little upgrade. It's not a huge one, but it's something. I don't know if that's better or worse than the one I can get from the from my little unsung blade thingies. But it is a start. I mean, I guess the relics really aren't like huge until the very last step. At that point, everyone just kind of like, you know, they're all set and ready. So here we go. You know, being pentamelded, it might be a little bit better. I don't even care at this point. Like, I'm not doing Savage or anything like that for the rest of the tier unless I just get really lucky with a static or something. So we'll just deal with it. I'm cool with it. We'll live. Worst comes to worst, I can get another one and pop more materia back into it. Here we go. Update my gear set. Nice. There we go. So we are all set and ready. Nice. It looks cool. Very red magey. Very, very cool focus. I really like that focus a lot. So yeah, you know, I've been looking for something that kind of returns to the red. You know, I like my PvP one with the bow. It's very pretty. But having the glow is pretty nice too. Yeah, we'll allow it. All right, but that being said, I think that's going to be it for today. You know, like I said, I don't think I've got enough time to do the variant dungeon. I gotta eat or something, but I wanted to get in here, say hello to everyone on YouTube, and just kind of let you know what's going on with the channel. Who knows? I might stream more WoW or something like that over on Twitch tonight, but I'm thinking more along the lines of maybe doing a guitar stream at some point. So it'll be tone practice. You know, it's not going to be it's not going to be my usual riffing that I usually do. I really want to try getting the tone down with Guitar Rig 5 and just play around with some of it and find something that's going to suit me for future streams. I don't know if it'll be like early today, tonight, whatever, like 3 o'clock in the morning or whatever. But again, you know, like, subscribe, follow me over on Twitch and Twitter, and you'll get the notices when I'm going to be doing all of that. But yeah, you know, we've got a lot of other stuff going on this week as well. So we'll continue with FF7 here by the end of the week. And yeah, we'll have some fun, but it was fun quest. You know, it wasn't quite as like funny as some of the other Manderville's quests, but you know, we're moving the story along, which is good. I'm not sure how I feel about having actual Manderville backstory that explains some of their stuff. I do kind of feel like it works a little bit better when it's just kind of like how they are, right? But, you know, we got the new relic and everything, and that'll open up some doors to do some more content. But that being said, I hope everyone has a good rest of your night, and I will see you next time. Take care, and bye-bye.